I'm Tim and I'm road tripping to Tunisia to run an ultramarathon in the desert. In this episode I get stuck into Tunisian van life. Are there any good places to work? Is the driving as crazy as people say?
I don't know what people are worried about, that was easy.
How good are the historical sites?
Holy moly, look at the scale of some of this stuff.
And why are there so many cats?
It's 7:30 AM on a Sunday morning. Welcome to Tunisia.
They were warming up for their annual fun runs with Zumba, and there was just one more thing before they headed off, the national anthem.
In fairness, I'm doing something much crazier next Sunday, but you'll see that in a future video. That was absolute chaos. 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 1 kilometer races, all starting from the same start line. Everybody was mixed up together. So people were running, people were trying to stop other people running. Then they got all the kids together for the 1K race, and they all started when they started the countdown at 5. Everybody just took off. Hilarious. God knows what's going to happen when they get back to the finish line as well. They're all going to come in at different times. How are they going to know who's won? I don't know. Chaos. So this is the park up right next to the sea. And to be fair, it's always a little bit nervous turning up somewhere like this late at night. First time in a new country. But it's always a little bit more reassuring when there's a couple of other trucks there as well, especially that beast. What a monster that is. And we're right next to the sea, beautiful beach, incredible building over there as well. And we're going to be here for a couple of days. And it is a little bit dirty here, but I was expecting that. I think, from what I understand, that's, unfortunately, it's the norm here in Tunisia. So we'll get used to it. First impressions of Tunisia, Marsa in particular. Lots of cats. I like it, cats everywhere. Even at the cafe where I had lunch and did a bit of work. And outside the pet shop as well. Okay, but some things don't change. I've got to go for a run and then maybe a dip in the sea. Let's go. Whew. All right, let's get in that sea. Oh, that was lush. I was going to film it, but my GoPro was dead, so maybe another day. All right, Sunday afternoon, sun's setting. Time to get down the boozer and watch some football, I think. Now, spoiler alert, actually this is the place I came in last night, and I also came in earlier today, so the nice waiter saved this table for me right in front of the TV. Cheers. Come on, United. Well, that was awesome. United won, get in, and the food there was delicious. But tomorrow I'm going to show you something a little bit more traditional Tunisian. So I will see you then. Good night. Well, good morning all. And it's a little bit more peaceful this morning than it was yesterday. Look at this. Oh. One of the best things about van life is getting up and out first thing in the morning. And there aren't much better places than this incredibly soft sand beach here in Marsa. Oh my God, that sun is so bright. I've got a day of work planned today. Back to the cat cafe. That was ace there, I loved it. The food was amazing as well, so I'll definitely be having some more of that. But then on my wanders last night, I found a really cool looking, authentic Tunisian place, so I'll be taking you there later. Well, I decided to take a little walk along the beach. And as usual, once I start, I just can't stop. So now I've got to walk all the way back over there. But what a way to start the day. Feet in the ocean, splashing along. It's just magical.
And I was off for the already familiar walk up the steps, along the seafront, back to the cafe with the cats. But it wasn't just the cats I liked this cafe for. This incredible breakfast was just £5. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, coffee, juice and bread.
This afternoon's work session was held in that roof terrace on top of this shopping arcade. And I'm showing you this because of this bit of branding here. What a tagline. Celio, be normal. A lot of people normally like it. Oh, okay. Well, I was pretty weary after a long day in front of the computer. So I just laid down and shut my eyes for a couple of minutes. Woke up 2 hours later. Let's go get some food.
And I'd wanted to get food in this really cool, traditional looking place. Look how amazing it is, so beautiful. But it was now quite late and was basically shut. So I tried this place in the street.
Bonsoir.
Ah d'accord, je crois que vous avez passé la commande, désolé. Allez voir, bonsoir.
Couscous au poisson,
Ok.
s'il vous plaît.
Non, couscous il est fini.
Ah.
Désolé, oui. Finish.
What do you have?
I have ملوخية, you know ملوخية? It's
No.
the green sauce.
Okay.
You know it now?
No.
Okay, you try it.
Yeah.
I give you some, you try it. If it's okay, I give you a plate. If you not, you change another thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try. Let's try.
Yeah. Wow. I don't like it. sorry, it's finished. I have pasta, rice, chicken, meat. Lasagna, Tunisian plate, green with vegetable and egg and tuna. That's it.
Yeah, that last one, the Tunisian plate.
Okay,
Yeah.
I make him salad mishwaya. It's a green pepper and
Yeah.
tomatoes and I give.
I don't know. Garlic.
Garlic. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's it. And one egg. Okay.
Yes.
And all this vegetable.
Yeah.
And tuna.
Perfect.
Okay. And olive oil.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And a Sprite.
Okay. Not spicy. Yeah.
Correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not spicy.
Not spicy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's arrived and it looks delicious. And it's come with what appears to be a whole loaf of bread. Nice. You heard him say not spicy, right? It's definitely got a kick. That's Tunisian. Merci. Puis-je payer, s'il vous plaît?
شو عنده بسيم؟
Sit.
Sit. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Well, the bright lights of Dakar almost enticed me in for another beer. I'm going to take my yogurt, head back to the van instead. See you in the morning. Some days I really enjoy my work sessions, but today wasn't one of those days. So some fun to be had this afternoon. Need to pick up some things for the race at the weekend first, and then we're off to somewhere pretty special. It is a scorcher today. It's nearly 30 degrees. So we've got to go out in the van to go and find some things, which is a good excuse to go and test out the Tunisian driving experience. When I arrived on Saturday night, it was really quiet. There was very little going on. So I don't feel like I've had the full experience of that yet. I hear it's a little bit hectic. So let's go and find out. I don't know what people are worried about. That was easy. Apart from the motorbike getting stuck behind a tractor and somebody almost reversing into me in the car park, it was pretty simple. And here we are at one of Tunisia's most traditional stores, Decathlon. They didn't have what I needed, so next stop. Well, just arrived at this camping goods store. Doesn't exist. So, on to the next place. Alrighty, let's try this spot. Right, it's not exactly what we need. This is a rescue blanket. What I actually need is a rescue bag, but they haven't got any. So I'm going to take this, just in case I can't find a rescue bag at any point. And it's better to have that than nothing. Oh, it's like a disco in there. Trancey. Carthage. So this is the amphitheatre. Carthage, which was one of the Mediterranean's great trading ports. Huge rival to Rome for many, many centuries. And this is where they'd have had all the battles. All the animals being kept down below where that guy is over there, and bring them out to fight the gladiators. I think gladiators. That might be just Roman, I've made it up, who knows. It's pretty cool. And Carthage, or this area I should say, is made up of all kinds of different archaeological places. I've just been to the amphitheatre, the Roman one just over the road there, which was massive, and there's loads more archaeological sites as well, which I'm going to go and visit round about now. Ooh, I feel like Indiana Jones. Oh. Ooh. Lazy. Well, it was all feeling a little bit underwhelming, but then I went up to Marsa Hill. That was a lot more like the touristy experience that I was expecting. Big, beautiful cathedral, relatively modern cathedral, that one actually, compared to the rest of the site. And then Marsa Hill itself, looking out to the ocean. Pretty cool with all the columns there and stuff. Stood for a long time, did Carthage, until Rome eventually battered it to the ground and then made it its own, coming and inhabiting here for quite some time. That's accurate, isn't it? Quite some time. You'll have to look up the details yourself. And then I've just come down here to the ports of Punic, the Punic ports, which is obviously where all the ships came in. But again, a little underwhelming. I think I've been to about half of the sites now. There's like 9 or something. I don't think I'm going to bother with the rest. Well, I lied. There's another site on the way back to Marsa, so I figured I might as well stop in. And it's the baths. Baths of Antonius or somebody. It's a lovely space here. Look at this. And it shuts in 10 minutes, so I've got to be quick. I never normally spend that long in the bath anyway, so. Holy moly. Oh, I'm glad I made the extra stop. This one looks like a goodie. Whoa. This is super cool. Look at the scale of some of this stuff. And there's plenty of places around the world where you wouldn't be allowed anywhere near any of this. And I understand why, because it gets degraded with people walking on it all the time. But it's like you're in a playground here. So of course Hannibal was the main man in these parts back in the day. So you can imagine him bathing around here somewhere, Murdoch blowing, and BA playing with a rubber duck, probably. Staff are really friendly too. Ooh. See, look, here's my friend. Still 6 minutes to go. This guy's chasing everybody out the park. I didn't catch it earlier because I was too busy trying to figure out where the heck I was going, but I think I almost turned down into the presidential palace. Certainly a guy on the gate looked very, very concerned as I turned in down one of these streets here. I shouted sorry in Google Maps and I did an about turn about as quickly as I could, but there's people with guns along here as well, so it was a little bit dodgy, let me tell you that. It was here, it was this one on the right. He looked very, very concerned, as did I, when I saw his reaction. Okay, back at my favourite park up in La Marsa, and the baths were definitely the favourite bit of the day. I'm so glad I managed to just drop in there for the last 15 minutes, although the bloke was trying to throw me out after 6. I stayed till the end. That was good though. Overall, apart from that last bit saved it, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd have felt a little underwhelmed about Carthage, to be honest. I wonder if some of the other sites are as good as the baths were as well. Maybe do a little bit of research, more than I did, which was basically 0 before setting out today. Right, I'm going to get some food, have an early night, and unless anything dramatic happens, I will be seeing you in the morning. Good night.
And the morning will be in the next episode when I head south towards El Gem. Do all the good stuff, hit like and subscribe. Peace!